Fearless, run it up.
Man, y'all need to start tuning in to the YouTube channel, The Bengals Genius Show.
Oh, that's right, baby. Back in the mean streets of Michigan. Don't get me confused, all that college nonsense. That ain't for me, baby. I'm all about the Bengals here, Cincinnati Bengals, as you know, the Bengal Genius. Ready to talk some draft. Ooh, yeah. This was such a crazy draft as far as I was concerned because it felt like we weren't even involved with it. Compared to past years, it was the only life savior we had. You know, it was like looking forward to it. And, you know, that's the guy that's going to save you. And every year it wouldn't happen until one year that it did. Yeah, so now here we are. AFC champs, which sounded so good hearing that, didn't it? When you hear the AFC Super Bowl champs. But next year it'll sound even better being the Super Bowl champions. But, you know, as we all know, no one can grade a draft. So, of course, A+, baby, A+. I thought for sure we'd be getting a Georgia Bulldog of some sort. That did not pan out. But basically all of us Bengal geniuses, all us experts pretty much figured out which areas they were going to address. You know, as you know, Dax Hill is going to be the heir apparent to Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates pulled kind of it's a pointless move because it doesn't matter at this point. You know, if he wants to throw off team chemistry, all it's going to do, you know, he's not showing up for practice or for the voluntary workouts. So most likely he'll hold out the whole summer or whatever, then show up right before the games start. So it's going to hurt the team or whatever, but, you know, it's business. But that's why they had to draft a replacement, Dax Hill. And, of course, he's not going to be up to that level just yet. But, you know, the more experience he gets, the better. The bottom line is you can't pay everybody the top dollars at their positions. And each team is going to value certain positions the most, right? Like you wouldn't. Would you sign, you know, two safeties, a cornerback, and a tight end at top dollar and then let Joe Burrow walk? No, it makes no sense. So, sadly, this is the cost of being great. And, you know, but Jesse Bates is a great player, and I do hope something gets worked out, but it just does not seem likely. The sides are big time far apart. So, it is what it is, man. So that's definitely something to monitor and keep an eye on, but the rest of the team just cannot let it be a distraction. You know, I understand that all the players want him back. They know he's great, but, hey, like I said, man, it is what it is. It's going to sort itself out in some way. But these first two picks, Dax and Cam Taylor-Britt, man, does he look like a baller, stud player, man. I don't know if the video was legit, but they're saying he threw the ball 85 yards. And I don't know. Might want to figure something to do out with that, you know. I mean, there's got to be something you can do with that. But the guy is going to be aggressive. I honestly think that those two players are going to be stars right off the bat. And I know that the ratings weren't off the chart for the third-round pick. Zach Carter, the DT out of Florida, but doesn't he fit the bill? You know, Geno Atkins wasn't exactly considered King Kong coming out of Georgia, but he was definitely he's a Hall of Fame defensive tackle. There's no doubt about that. So we don't know how this dude's going to work out. Another guy was the offensive lineman Cordell Volson. But the main interesting thing about him was that he has Quentin Spain's number already, which definitely, you know, puts the writing on the wall for that. I thought Quentin Spain was the second best offensive lineman we had. Next to Jonah Williams, who, as you know, we picked up his fifth-year option, so he's going to be sticking around longer. He's going to be the veteran, and hopefully he's going to make the move to elite tackle this year, which that offensive line is going to be something else. And I just can't wait to see them gel quickly. We definitely need that, and the fireworks will be all over the place. And then they got another corner out of Toledo, safety, Tyson Anderson. And then to close it out, you got Jeff Gunter, who you never know, defensive end. Apparently he's a bit of a pass rush specialist. A little shaky against the run, but we'll see. Maybe he can develop, somewhere, find a role on this team and contribute as soon as possible. So overall, it was a good draft. Really, we didn't have any amazing guys slide to us, I wouldn't say. Well, you can say it about Dax Hill, I don't think. And you can see how aggressive how much the Bengals really wanted Cam, the way they jumped up and picked him. So bravo, Zach and Duke, for being aggressive when you need to and doing the right things. So it's good, man. That stuff's good. They also got a bunch of undrafted free agents. You never know how that'll work out. One of the greatest Bengal linebackers of all time, in my opinion, Vontaze Burfict, was an undrafted free agent. So you just don't know what's going to shake out there. So things are starting to ramp up now. They started their little mini camps, and they're just going to be a fine-tuned machine, man. Fine-tuned. So that is going to be... This is going to be fun to watch. Fun season. So now we just got to kind of charge our batteries and just wait for the races to start. Also, we're going to be looking for a punt returner. We're going to have to find that in this draft. Hopefully, we'll see what Puka Williams, the guy from last year, burner, we'll see what he does. He's going to get an opportunity. And then there's also some undrafted free agents they signed there. So we'll just see how that all shakes out and unfolds. The schedule's going to be coming out. They've already announced the European games, and thank God that the Bengals aren't on that schedule. That I get what the NFL's doing there. They're trying to, become a global brand, but it sucks, man. It sucks if your team's got to go there. It sucks, you lose a home game. The travel wears you out. You got to worry about the week before, how they're going to play, a letdown the week after, even if there's a bye week. It just throws off your whole team, man, the whole rhythm. And I'm just not a fan of it. I'm just not. I think it sucks, but whatever. All about that cheddar, baby. So, expect them to keep on doing it, which they are, and they're expanding it. It'd be interesting to see if they actually got a team in Europe in the NFL. I don't know how that would work. We'd have to brawl, man, like them soccer hooligans do, huh? That'd be interesting, right? It's good old-fashioned USA right there, Freds. I don't know, man. Them guys are pretty psycho, so I don't know if we got it like we used to, but you never know. We could probably get in a rumble or two if we, the toughest guys from each city. We could maybe hang with a little chunk of soccer hooligans, but we'll see how that all unfolds. But the coolest thing about the schedule is it looks like to me the Bengals and the Buccaneers are definitely going to be a primetime game. Either Thursday or Sunday. I would have swore I saw something saying it was going to be a Thursday night, but the biggest ratings night of the week for television is Sunday nights. So that could be the premier spot to do it. Wherever they want big ratings at, that's where that game's going to be, because that game is going to be fire. And I think the only dude who could match Brady, what am I going to say? Of course, Joey B can match Brady. You kidding me? So what I'm saying is, for me, when it comes to swagger, stud QBs, Brady is going to hand that mantle off. Is it a mantle? Whatever it is. He's going to be the new stud. This guy here, all right? So that's what I fully expect to happen. And talk about a lot of pressure on Joe Burrow. I mean, as Bengal fans, Who Dey Nation, we've already seen it. We know what we got here. And we just take it for granted at this point. We're like, this guy's a stud. We're locked and loaded. A lot of non-believers and over-believers, in my opinion, the Buffalo Bills, they think they got this thing locked up, man. Buffalo thinks that last year was a blip. Son, you just ain't gonna walk all over the Bengals there, fella, okay? I know you guys are, we're all supposed to be chummy because our boy Andy Dalton got you into the playoffs. But I know it's going to get ugly again. I still haven't forgot how you stole. First you complained about our no-huddle offense, and then you stole it. And then magically the Kelly K-Gun offense somehow took over with the Bengals started that whole hurry-up offense. But so those stories will be back, believe me. So we're definitely on a path for a rumble there with the Buffalo Bills. So, oh yeah. So we'll be ready for that. But it's all good fun. Baker Mayfield, that whole story is kind of crazy. I got to go back and look at that game. But the Steelers and Browns played last year, and the word on the street is Kevin Stefanski and Baker Mayfield were kind of tussling back and forth. And Baker was, busting his chops a little bit. And he's like, all right, tough guy. And he made him drop back and take a beating. So it looks like I guess he got around sacked 9 times. I don't know, man. But things are ugly in Cleveland. They just keep getting uglier. Old, Deshaun Massage Watson, man. That's ugly mess. So I don't know. I don't expect nothing from them. Pittsburgh's excited about their 3-headed monster of Mitch, Kenny Pickett, and Mason Rudolph. I ain't feeling that one. And the rivalry, the battle for the division is going to be the Bengals and the Ravens, okay? This stuff is building up. They're angry about us throwing them a beating. We basically designed ourselves to stop them, and now they're trying to do the same thing for us. I thought they had an outstanding draft. They got a lot of guys that I wanted. That center, man, Linderbaum, he's going to be tough to deal with. That safety could be tough to deal with, Hamilton, but I don't think it's going to be enough there, fellers. So we'll be ready. We will be ready, and they're going to be shooting for our boy Joey B after that spanking he put on him. So that is going to be a feisty game. There's going to be so many good games, but this was great. There was something I read about the miles that must be traveled by NFL teams next year. And Seattle, man, is number 1 by a long shot. It's like something like, I don't know, I think it was 30,000 miles. It was a crazy amount of miles they have to travel. They were definitely number 1 in 32 time zones. And the Bengals were 10th. So that really is a good position. I mean, look, Bengals are beloved. We're going to be the hot team. Everyone's going to be jumping on the bandwagon, so be ready for that. But hey, man, welcome all aboard. You're all welcome to join in. I'll give you a brief 20 questionnaire to catch you up to speed for Who Dey Nation here, or you could scroll through the videos and catch up, man. It's like a history. It's like an encyclopedia on there. So, was there any other areas you want to cover? Our punter, Huber is back. I thought they were going to maybe draft a guy to replace him. They did sign an undrafted free agent, or I'm pretty sure they got an undrafted free agent punter. They're going to bring in to give him a little, they're giving him a little smack around. Also, our Clark Harris, our long snapper, we signed a different long snapper too to give a little competition. It looks like they want to keep, these guys competing and no one getting complacent. Everyone's replaceable, so it's on. Well, that's about it for me. Cueing up the music there. Okay, all right, there we go. And be sure to subscribe and bring a friend. Tell the world about the Old Bengal Genius Show. All right, Who Dey, I'll be talking to you soon.
Felix, run it up.
Man, y'all need to start tuning in to the YouTube channel, The Bengals Genius Show.